everybody, it is Julie. Welcome back to Pages and Pens. Today I am here with a tag video. I was tagged by Dylan the Reader 5 in the Library Lovers book tag, and this one is short. It's only 7 questions and I don't think it's going to take that long, so let's just jump right into it. I looked through my channel because I felt like I had done this before when I was about getting ready to do the borrow-a-thon, but I couldn't find it. So if I've done this already, I am sorry for repeating it, but I couldn't find it on my own channel. So if you have found it on my channel, kudos, sir or madam, because you know my channel better than I do. Just know I love my library system. I actually, as I was sitting down to film this, got an email that Goodbye Days by Jeff Settner is in. I requested it as like an interlibrary loan, which if you don't know, you should take advantage of. It's when like your physical library doesn't have a book, but they will take one from another library in your area, in your county, and send it to your library, and then you can go pick it up. It's endless, the amount of books that you can get. It's amazing. Anyway, number 1, how often do I visit my library? I visit monthly at least. I went a lot during the borrow-a-thon because I had a whole bunch of books that I had asked for that kept coming in at random times, but I have so many books on my actual physical shelf that I want to get through that I haven't had to go and get too many from the library, but I currently have 2 out and I have 1 that I have to go pick up. So I've been there at least like once every week, 2 weeks lately, minimally once a month. Number 2 is, are you the type that takes out more books than you could possibly read, or do you just go in and take what you think you can actually get to? And I usually take only what I think I can get to. Only for like the borrow-a-thon will I take out a whole bunch more because I want to make sure I have enough to give me options. Otherwise, I usually only take out a couple of books and then supplement with things that are already on my shelves. So I don't ever really return books without having gotten to them. Number 3, how old were you when you got your library card? I was in kindergarten, I think, or maybe 1st grade. We took a field trip there in elementary school and we all went and we filled out our cards and we got our little cards. My sister claims that this story happened to her, but I swear it happened to me, but I don't have an active memory of it, but I'm almost certain it was me. As a kid, I went, my last name is Xantopoulos. It's like a giant Greek last name. It's a big last name. And I couldn't spell it when I was little and they wouldn't let your parent like help you. You had to write it yourself and sign it yourself, and I wasn't able to spell my last name. And I swear that I went on that field trip, came back and didn't have a library card, and my mom went back with me in like mama bear mode and was like, my daughter just wants to read books, give her a library card, and we like got it sorted out. Now my sister, who's right after me, swears that this is her story, but she doesn't even read. I feel like it was me, like in my head, it was me. But if my mom or anybody else in my family tells a story, it was my sister. So I don't know, but I'm going to say around kindergarten, 1st grade, I was taking out books all the time. Like that would be something that my mom would take the kids. We'd all go up to like the children's area and pick out books. It was like a thing that I loved to do. I even loved navigating the Dewey Decimal System because I'm old enough that that is what we used. We didn't have a library catalog in like a computer. We had Dewey Decimal System and we took out our card and we went around. We found out where that book was and it was amazing. Number 4, do I go to the library looking for a certain book, or do I go and just browse and pick up what interests me? I only usually go to pick up something that I have requested, or if I have a certain book in mind. And I will usually check online and make sure that it's at my local branch. If it's not at my local branch, I'll request it online. I try to make my stops as effective as possible at all times in everything. 5 is, do I ever take anything else out from the library, like DVDs, or they have books on CD? And I don't take out any of those things, but I do have the OverDrive app on my phone and on my Nook, and I do take out audiobooks constantly. I have at least 1 audiobook going on at all times, as well as 1 to 2 physical books. And I have read a ton of books in audio format through my library for free, and it's amazing. So yes, audiobooks all the time. Number 6 is, what section do I check out the majority of my books from? And the majority of my books come from the YA section, and then just adult fiction. A couple graphic novels, but not that many. So the majority of them are all YA or adult and fiction. Number 7 is my favorite thing about the library, and so much. Like I love the vibe of a library. Some of the libraries, especially in my area, are like in old houses in these old historic buildings that just look so cool. They feel nice inside. And then there's some really newer ones with like great lighting. I love going there with my laptop, setting up at like one of their tables. My libraries have all this natural light and plants, and I could set up at a table. I can work on my writing when I was working on my book, or when I was working at my magazine and I had articles to write and things to really just focus on. I would go to the library and just work there, even as opposed to working at home, because I didn't have the distractions of my house around me. I just love the feeling of a library and being surrounded by books and being surrounded by other people that love books like that, and free books. Like, free books never hurts, but I specifically love just like the vibe and the feel. So that is everything for the library book tag. It really wasn't that much, guys, but like it gave me a reason to gush about libraries, so that's really all that matters. I'm not going to tag anybody in this. This is a pretty old tag. I believe it started on a book blog. Dylan, I think, had a link to the originator. If he did, I will put it down below, or I will look for it. But that is everything for the Library Lovers book tag. Dylan knows that I am a huge library fan, so thank you for tagging me in this. Again, I will have his channel linked down below so you can check out his video. But if you are not utilizing your local library and you are a book lover, if you're not utilizing your local library and you're a booktuber who is worried about their budget and having to constantly be buying books for book hauls, do a library book haul. Go to your local library to get books. You do not need to spend a ton of money to be a booktuber. You can go to your local library, take advantage of all of that amazing free book at your fingertips, and take advantage of the OverDrive app. It really is amazing. And if you go to your local library, they will help you set it up on your mobile devices. It really can't be easier. So that has been everything for this tag. If you liked it, give me a big old thumbs up, click subscribe, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye, guys.